In geometry, a pencil is a group of geometric figures that share a common property. For example, a set of lines passing through a common point is a pencil of lines. A set of circles with a common center is a pencil of circles. And a set of conic sections with a common directrix is a pencil of conic sections. In this diagram, there are three conic sections: an ellipse, a parabola, and a hyperbola, all sharing a common directrix. The directrices of an ellipse are two fixed lines in the plane located outside the ellipse that are used in the construction and definition of the ellipse. If the directrices are vertical, the ellipse stretches horizontally, whereas if the directrices are horizontal, the ellipse stretches vertically. When the focal distance of an ellipse is 0, the ellipse becomes a circle, and the distance from the center to either directrix is infinite, making the concept of directrix irrelevant for circles. The directrix of a parabola is a fixed line in the plane used to construct the parabola. It determines the shape and orientation of the parabola. Specifically, the closer the directrix is to the vertex, the narrower the opening of the parabola. Conversely, the farther the directrix is from the vertex, the wider the opening of the parabola. The directrix can determine the shape of the parabola because the distance from the vertex to the directrix is equal to the focal length, which is the distance from the vertex to the focus. What's more, if the directrix is horizontal, the parabola opens upwards or downwards, whereas if the directrix is vertical, the parabola opens to the right or to the left. Lastly, the directrices of a hyperbola are two fixed lines in the plane located outside the two branches that are used in the construction and definition of the hyperbola. If the directrices are vertical, the hyperbola opens horizontally, whereas if the directrices are horizontal, the hyperbola opens vertically. The distance from the center of the hyperbola to either directrix is inversely proportional to the focal distance. In other words, as the former increases, the latter decreases, and vice versa. Like, share, and leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.